Let's cross over live to California to speak to Daniel Berlant. He's the Assistant Deputy Director of CAL FIRE, joining us from the state capital, Sacramento. We've seen the absolute devastation. We can imagine just how quickly people had to evacuate. There's a large discrepancy as to how many people are still unaccounted for. Can you clarify the figures for us, please?
Yeah, right now we're battling 22 large wildfires across California. So far, over 170,000 acres have been destroyed and burned by this fire. As you mentioned, a lot of people still unaccounted for. 20,000 people evacuated by these fires. And here's the sad number. At least 3,500 homes and structures destroyed, and 21 people have now been confirmed died in these fires. So a very tragic situation here in California, but we have over 8,000 firefighters that are battling the fire, bringing in a lot of reinforcements to help slow down, try to stop these fast-moving fires fanned by the winds.
8,000 firefighters. Are you getting to grips with this?
You know, here in California, obviously we have wildfires every single year. We prepare for this, we train for this. We have a lot of firefighters too. We're able to call in local firefighters from major cities, San Francisco, Los Angeles, all the communities in between. We've also called out to some of the other states around us to send their firefighting resources as well. A lot of equipment though battling these fires, but unfortunately Mother Nature is what's working against us.
Yes, and when it comes to your advice to people on the ground, what do you tell them? Because this is so fast moving and it's also incredibly localized as well.
Yeah, no, the key is always being prepared. You know, we never know exactly where these fires are going to break out, but making sure that we're prepared ahead of time, ensuring that we've got defensible space, clearance around our homes. We want people to have evacuation plans, but especially those now that the fires have broken out, that are in those evacuation areas. We're working to get them out of harm's way. So that's our priority right now. And in fact, in the first 24 hours, our number one priority was just getting people rescued out of their homes. These fires were so fast moving that many residents didn't even have the time. They were asleep in the middle of the night when these fires broke out, didn't have time to evacuate. Our firefighters having to rescue them across, again, a wide swath of California.
Daniel, it must be terrifying for these people. Do you think, is there any chance that the weather is changing? The winds were much stronger earlier on, but they are dying down somewhat, a little bit.
Yeah, the winds yesterday really died down. That allowed us to make some good progress on a number of fronts. The unfortunate part, though, the winds today are already starting to pick back up. Tonight, we're going to be under what we call a red flag warning for high winds, low humidity. That combination will not only hamper our efforts on the current fires, but it will actually raise the fire risk for new fires as well. So unfortunately, Mother Nature still not working in our favor and definitely going to be changing in the next 24 hours.
Well, look, Daniel, we wish you and your team the best of luck. Thank you very much for taking the time out to talk to us. Daniel Berlant, Assistant Deputy Director of CAL FIRE, joining us live from Sacramento. Thank you very much. Of course, we've got lots more on our website as well, so do check that out. Also, the areas where those fires are hitting.